Well, here we are again, the 26th of January, Australia's proudest day. And in case there's any confusion, this date marks the colonial takeover of British imperial interests at the expense and destruction of this continent's original nations. These were sovereign nations unrecognised by the Crown through a lie known as terra nullius, empty land. It was a strange description to give the place when those residing here had maintained complex practices of agriculture, astronomy, trade and legal customs for tens of thousands of years. And since the arrival of the First Fleet, the struggle for historical recognition, political justice and self-determination has been ongoing. You see, what we call modern Australia was built upon black lands, black lives and black deaths. In fact, the richest person in this country is a woman whose father once encouraged on national television the use of poison in wiping out the native population. And the suffering tied to the impacts of colonization are still happening today in the forms of child suicide, incarceration rates, poverty, a lack of treaties, destruction of ecological habitats, highest mammal extinction rates on the planet, widespread deforestation, flags of human rights abuses by the UN, collapsing marine systems. I'm sorry. I'm being a bit of a downer. I know that bringing up these issues can agitate those who like to describe themselves as proud Australians. And you know what? Everyone has the right to be proud of their heritage. That doesn't mean you have to be proud of all of it. That's just called keeping it real. But I think that the pride of what we have is so much smaller than what we can accomplish. In this case, having the courage and compassion to listen and contribute to the genuine reconciliation of Australia's Indigenous past and present, that's something Australia could really be proud about. So perhaps, rather than just celebrating the luxury of Australian lifestyle, we could also commemorate the continued survival of the world's oldest living culture. It's not about changing the date, it's about changing the nation. And if you can be a part of that change, well, that would be bloody awesome. Peace.